Why? Look at how this product can help extend your stops to the salon. Maybe you can extend an extra month out of getting your hair colored. Maybe you're starting to see the dreaded thinning coming and the part is widening, or maybe you're starting to see the grays and you just want, oh my gosh, and now don't even make me cry right now.
I have a quick story for everybody. I'll make it so fast.
This is Chelsea Scott.
Oh my gosh. I met Callie her first day here 25 years ago.
You did?
Yeah, and we sold True Lift. It was True Lift back then with Bob Circosta. And so 25 years later, I think it's really, really important for everybody to know that she's so beautiful on the outside, and when you look at you, you're like just taken aback. You know, you can make our breath, you know, catch our breath, but she's like that inside too for the last 25 years. So we've been to 1 million parties and sold 1 million, shared 1 million products and your family. So I just want to say hi. So 25 years. I know we don't look it, but it's been 25 years. So.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I look it, but she doesn't. You guys want to hear it?
Oh my God, those are so beautiful. Thank you.
I'm going to the model.
Oh my gosh, she's so
True Lift.
Thank you. True Lift. I remember that now. Gosh, the years have just flown by. Well, as we age, we all know that things change in our bodies, and that's part of the reason I really wanted to focus on beauty for my show, because we do offer some great products, and this is truly one of my favorites. Since the beginning, this has been on my list. It's the one thing I was super adamant about having, and I'm so excited it's here. And it's a new formulation of the TRUHAIR. It is an incredible product that helps extend or maybe just fill in the blanks when it comes to maybe your part is getting wider. Maybe you got even guys who love this. Let me just show you this. On the backside, do your guys have any of that like balding spot right back here? Or maybe the sideburns or the beard isn't quite filled in. It's just kind of blotchy and it's like they're trying. Use this product. And I'm so excited that we have all the colors. I was so nervous. I was so nervous that we would sell out of some of the colors. We still have them all. There's 11 color choices. This is a year supply too. So take a look from the blacks to the silvers to the reds to the blondes and everything in between. Chelsea will give you some indication as to what to do and which direction to go. It's kind of fun to play with your part. I like having darker roots than I do the rest of my hair, so that's just me. But let's talk about this, because Chelsea, this is 3 times the size of the regular and is a better formulation.
It is. So 25 years ago, we were talking about having a formula with Callie. We've updated it since then. This is the latest formulation, and it's actually a cream to powder hair concealer. So what's so unique about this one this time is we listen to you. You go right into the hair, and it starts off as this cream, and as I'm applying it, the reason it's a cream is you see how easy it is to just quickly blend, 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 but as it dries down to that famous powder that we talked about for the last 20 years here, it's going to mimic the look of real hair. What's so unique now is there's no talc, and it's clinically tested waterproof. That means it's not water resistant. It's not like, oh, maybe it's gonna come off, maybe it's not. This is not budging or smudging until you actually get into the shower and shampoo it out of your hair. So you can have hot flashes. You can really just feel confident that it's never gonna be dripping down the side of your head. You can sleep on those white pillowcases. As you take a look at this before, those are those roots. That's what's like making us feel older. The hair's thinning, what Callie was talking about, having those spots in the scalp. Look at how we can fill them in, and look how it's not going anywhere. And I can even show you on my hand, Callie. I put a little bit here so you can see spray, spray, spray. It's literally not going anywhere until you shampoo it out.
Love that so much. If you're doing hot yoga, not that I do.
Is that what we're doing now, hot yoga?
Somebody please make me do hot yoga. But you're going into the swimming pool, or into the sauna, or you're just sweat and you're out playing tennis. You don't have to worry about it dripping down the sides of your face. It does not budge. I also want to add this. This is such an easy way to apply. This is obviously not my color, but because I do like a darker root, don't be afraid to maybe go one shade up or down or darker or lighter, depending on what you're interested in, because this is no commitment. And when you think about like the pennies per application compared to going into a salon and deciding, let's try this, and then you're like, oh, I hate it, and then you have to live with it forever and ever. This could be that go-to, try it now, maybe try a new color, maybe. Oh, and by the way, what is this little extra spoolie? Can you like brush this in a little bit?
Also, a lot of you love to throw it onto your brow area, right? Because then your brows will actually match your hair color for the first time. So it's really great, and it's waterproof, so your brows will stay on, which is
oh my gosh,
cool.
that's, and mustaches. And goatees or beards.
Sideburns.
Sideburns.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
All of us will love it. I have so many friends they are guys.
Yes.
They wouldn't be happy if I told them their names on air, but they need this because of the balding spots on the back of their heads.
Yeah, right. It happens. It happens to all of us. And you can take a look here as we're talking about thinning hair. To Callie's point, if you can see scalp, then you feel like you're losing that confidence. So look at the difference in this before and after. You're literally, I'm just brushing it into the scalp area. It's adhering to the scalp. It's not itchy. It's not uncomfortable. It's a formula that's great for the scalp. It doesn't feel like anything. There's no talc. But look at how we filled everything in, Callie. So when you don't see the scalp, you don't have to put on tons of volumizers. You don't have to do all of those things that are actually weighting your hair down. So just choose the color that you want that root area to be. It's that simple. We can go through the colors, but it's easy as just, if you could brush it into the hair, you're gonna save time, money, all of it, and it stays in there again until you shampoo it out.
I'm all about saving money, and I'm all about saving time, and I'm all about feeling confident about, you know, an issue that's just, it's real. It happens to all of us. It's not a certain age. It's just an issue.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys will try it. Let's show that shade chart one more time. Wow, almost 12,000 are gone right now. Here it is, from the darkest black all the way through all the reds to the blondes. And I love that there's so many options here, Chelsea.
Yeah, and black obviously is the darkest shade. Darkest brown is our newest shade. I would think of like Bobby Ray Carter.
Okay.
Medium brown and dark brown are really forgiving. If you're not sure, go with either of those. I could use either. Light brown, auburn is a little bit of light brown with a hint of red. Red is flaming red, Callie. We have two blondes. Blonde is golden, light blonde is more ashy, and then white and gray for silver foxes. And white and gray hair tends to grow in looking a little bit yellow.
True.
Also thinning hair. So again, here's the before and after to show you guys live, right? I mean, the powder is actually in the cap. This is a year's supply. Throw it in your purse, put it on your makeup table, wherever you can travel with it because it's not a liquid. This really comfortable sponge applicator allows you to just gently go through the scalp anywhere along the hairline, right up front. If you get those little sparkle grays that pop up, anywhere. You just tap, 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 it goes in there. No talc, no itching, nothing uncomfortable, no fragrance, no yuckies. It's awesome.
And I love that this is a no talc formulation. That's an improvement. That's something that changed over the years since this has been such a hit for so long. I just realized too, it's an $84 value.
It's crazy.
That you're getting at $28 tonight. And I did notice, I noticed that Amy took this the other night and put it in her beauty report show because it was mine. It was mine. And I think what happened is that the planners realized this is such a tried and true customer favorite for so many years.
Yeah.
Let's make it a weekly deal drop at the best price. Is just back with this new formulation. So I'm just thrilled that there's enough to go around for my show tonight. Look at over 12,000 are gone.
It's crazy, yeah. And you know what, listen, we're not gonna let Callie's 25th anniversary go by without hanging out with her. We've been loving her every day for 25 years. You can see here live, right? Here's your before. You don't even need to show the before shot. Look, there's your before, here's your after. Do you see how close we are? I mean, Callie and I are almost in your house having a little cocktail with you right now, right? So if you are just joining us, this is how close we are. Watch this. You're gonna take this anywhere in that scalp, it goes in, turns from a cream that spreads easily into this incredible talc-free powder. And look at what we're doing here. This right here, we could charge you $50, $100, $200, depending on where you live in this country, just to do a touch-up. So over the course of a year, Callie, imagine how much you can save.
$100 easily just to have a touch-up.
Exactly.
Easily, no matter where you live.
No matter where.
This is pennies per application. And don't worry that it's gonna, flake on your shoulders or run down it's waterproof.
Yeah.
I can't say that often enough. It's waterproof, and it's an incredible buy at $28. How much time, I mean, do you think this is like how many, I guess depending on how much,
oh my
how often
gosh,
you use
Callie.
it. This is a long.
Have you ever had that like eyeshadow or blush that like, you just never ends? It feels to me like, I mean, like seriously, you never get to the pan, you never break to the
bottom.
pan.
Yeah.
This is 3 full-size color and conceals in this larger size. Callie, do we have the small ones?
I do not have the smaller ones out here.
We'll try and grab them, but I would just say that, yes, obviously, depending on how often you use it, this is gonna be at least a year's worth of hair color, you guys.
I think so.
And at this value, the amount of time it's saving, throw one again in your purse, but look at this before and after.
That's
Stop
what it's
the
about.
madness.
Right there.
Right, this is it. And what's so cool about this is if you've been using waxes or creams or products that are wet, look at her before. See the scalp? Look in the after. See how it's not, it looks like real hair. It doesn't look wet. It doesn't look like we painted it on, Callie. This is why this has been the #1 color product at HSN for 25 years, right? Because it actually works. And we listen to you guys. We just continuously make it better and better and better. This is the latest formula, so we're really super excited about it.
Absolutely thrilled that it's here and that we still have all the shades. I think the grays go first, the silver and the gray. So just letting you know, we don't have an unending supply with over 12,000 spoken for. So go any color that you want. And I think in general, don't you think, Chelsea, that most people want to go one shade darker than their hair color?
I think so, yeah. You want to go with that color you want that root area to be. I think Callie just gave you a great jumping off point. If you're not sure, medium brown is like a go-to. After all this time, we've really perfected the shades. Don't worry about the highlights, the ends of the hair. Just think about this root area, to Callie's point. You can see how it works into the scalp. It's a little this, a little that. Look at how easy, goes right down the line, covers it all in, looks like you just stepped out of a salon.
It does.
Is there ever a time besides, like, Callie, when you put on a lipstick or when you walk out of a salon and your hair's freshly done, that you don't have a better pep in your step, right? You have confidence, you're like bouncing around, and then like you sneeze in the car and a gray comes flying out and you're like, what just happened? Like, what is going on with my life? So this is, right? Tell me it's not true, right? You're like in the car and you're like, oh shoot, oh, I have gray. Wow, okay, that was a waste of $100. So if you are just joining us, yes, we love Callie, it's 25 years. She doesn't even remember the first day she met me. I mean, it was so long ago. Can you guys think about 25 years? Like, that's a long amount of time.
Crazy. And I do want to share a story with everybody tonight before my show comes to an end. Because it was a woman in New Mexico. She called me in the middle of the night, Juanita. She changed the course. Because when I first got here, come and sit with me.
I gotta hear this.
Come and sit with me. I'm going to share this story right now.
Yeah.
She first got here, or I first got here, and I was in the middle of the night, and I was so nervous, and I was terrible. I was just like, what am I doing? And this woman, Juanita, you were crying earlier, you're gonna cry right now.
Oh no, don't do it.
She called to say, it was in the middle of the night, 3:30 in the morning, and I'm like, hey, hi, thank you for calling. What is it? I heard you got the pajamas that I'm offering tonight.
Remember, we took all the calls back then.
Right. This woman, she said, Callie, I don't know what the color is because I'm blind. But the way you described the color of that purple, it made me think that I'm gonna feel pretty going to sleep at night. Changed the whole thing for me. I'm like, I'm not here to sell stuff. I'm here to, if I can make somebody feel pretty going to sleep at night and she can't even see the color, I'm like, wow. It just became this whole different thing for me as to what we do here. Yes, we sell things.
Yeah.
But it's so much more than that. It's friendships and it's
the relationships.
And it's, people that feel like they've got family at home on a holiday when they don't maybe have family with them.
It's those relationships.
It's truly, and so if Juanita in New Mexico, you're listening tonight, I tell this story a lot. I tell this to so many people, new employees that come in. It still gives me goosebumps. It changed the whole course of my life because I realized it's not about selling stuff. It's about connecting and helping. It's about helping.
It is. It's funny because I know we have to go. When I was with you 25 years ago, Bob Sarcosta and you used to talk all the time, and you guys used to tell me, Chelsea, don't have this pressure of trying to sell people anything, because it isn't. If you love the product, it's about helping the people.
Exactly.
So I love that story.
Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much
amazing.
for beautiful flowers.
Yeah, of course.
And your incredible friendship. Thank
Congrats.
you. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
So many amazing.
That was rough. I'm crying again. I'm crying.
So many incredible friendships that that I have in my life right now because of HSN. So, Beverly, my boss, if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate so many people here. It's impossible to say how I feel about just being a part of an incredible company, and I just can't believe how thankful I am for 25 years here. I have to show you my dress because I picked this tonight. This is a brand that we don't typically offer. In fact, it's a relatively new brand. It's called La Joie. Isn't this pretty? I just love the side slits. I just think it's just so cute. It's La Joie. It's out of a New York